Hey everybody, I hope that you all are having an amazing Sunday. So today we are going to be doing a small haul. So I did make a purchase from a company called Haas. If you've noticed before in some of my previous videos, I have used their 10-10-10 fertilizer on in my garden. So today I have a seed haul as well as more fertilizer to share with you. So the first thing I want to share with you is this fertilizer. So I have, this is called ammonium sulfate. It is a 2100. The reason why I got this is because my onions that I currently have out in the garden right now, no, they're not doing it. This is my third year, I believe, growing onions, and each year I do not get no more than about that big of an onion. And so I kept trying to figure out why are my onions not growing, and they just need more than what I'm giving them. First of all, I'm using those little bug things that you can get, and that's just not going to get it anymore. I am going to grow my own onions from seed, and I will show you that in a few. And I'm going to be using this as part of the way for me to be able to do that and be successful at it. The next thing that I have is a premium fertilizer, and it's a multi-purpose and water-soluble fertilizer. It's a 20-20-20. This is what it looks like. It's a little weird though. It's blue. Never seen a blue fertilizer before, so I'm pretty happy about that. Well, excited about it. You're supposed to use this product as a foliar application to supplement the normal soil applied fertilizer program, 3 to 10 pounds per acre. So it says transplanting 5 pounds per 100 gallon of water. So you do have to use this, I guess, in water and spray it down. So I'm not going to do it my way and sprinkle it and then water. I'm just going to actually use this in a water container and water my garden. So let's get into the seed haul. So I got some red riper peas that I'm going to be planting out. The one thing that I do like about this company is on the back of the seed packet, it tells you when you're supposed to plant the product, how far apart, etc. So you're supposed to plant these after frost. Now, the one thing about peas is that they do not take long for you to be able to get your food. This is a 65-day plant. Well, this is 70 days to maturity. So technically, if I plant these in the end of this month, we have June has 30 days, July has 31 days, and mid-August, I should be able to get my peas. Then we have a Dixie Lee pea, and this is a 65-day to maturity. And then also the other thing that I like is it tells you the germination rate. So this has 89% germination, and this has 80% germination. So from what I've learned just in this harvest season is plant more, and if it germinates, it germinates. Now with my peas, I do plan to soak all of these in water, and then I will just spread it out. I don't sit there and try to be like, oh, perfect with my peas. I'm just gonna plant it in water and let it do what it do. One of these I'm gonna plant around my corn. The other one I'm gonna just plant within my garden and let it trellis up. Okay, so for me to be successful in my onion harvest at the end of the year, I decided that I did a little research, and I have 3 different types of onions, and it tells you how many days to maturity for these onions. So I have the Red Angel Hybrid. You could plant these in late winter. That's when you're supposed to plant these, and that's why I like it. These will be planted actually in the winter. They will overwinter, and then I will have an early spring harvest. Then I also have the Texas Super Sweet. This is an early fall onion, and this has a 96% germination rate. The red onion has a 90% germination rate. And then I got the candy hybrid, 97% germination rate. And this is also a late winter onion. So my goal is to plant all of my onions out in July. And then I will actually put them in the garden in October, November. Okay, so we will be planting these together, sowing the seeds together in July. That's that. And then I am starting already. If you have not, make sure you're starting to have your thoughts on your fall garden, because you should be planting those things in July, August, to be able to successfully transplant them into your garden in September, October, whenever you choose to transplant. So for me, I would like to be transplanting things in my garden between August, September, and October, like continually transplanting into my garden. So I have some turnip greens. I would like to be getting, we going back to the country, okay? I was born and raised in Georgia. My mama is from South Carolina. My father is from Georgia. And my husband is from Mississippi. Turnip greens gonna be on the table this winter. We got some Avenger spinach. I'm gonna be trying some Swiss chard. The reason why I wanna try Swiss chard is because I could put interlink these into like my turnips, my mustard greens, etc. Just to add a little bit more flavor. I see people, I'll even put them in a pasta because I don't care. But I see people putting these into their, they chop them up and then they kind of like, they just, like almost like you do spinach. And then they eat it. So I want to try it. And if you tried chard, let me know the flavor, because I've never tried Swiss chard before. It was not even on my table growing up. We got some Top Chop collards. Usually I grow Georgia collards, so I want to try the Top Chop collards. And these are early spring, early fall. So we have Aspa Brock. It's a hybrid broccoli in early spring, early fall. Some red lettuce. We love salad in this house, so definitely gonna be planting out some salad. Sugar snap peas. My son used to love these so much when he was in daycare, so I'm just bringing them back. And this is a spring, fall. Got some kale. They won't eat kale, but what I'll do is I will take the kale and I will mix it into a salad. They don't know the difference. Cabbage, carrots, more cabbage, more broccoli. We got some sweet peas. I'm gonna be growing my own sweet peas this year. Normally I just buy them from the store. Nope, I'm trying to be that person that can go in my garden and get what I want, and I don't have to go into the store. We're not trying to be in a grocery store. Not like that. No. So I'm going to be planting these. And then we have romaine lettuce, another romaine lettuce, and then we have some mustard greens. So I'm excited about these too. So if you haven't, make sure you get started on your fall. Have your thoughts ready for your fall garden. I know we haven't even gotten to the summertime yet, but you need to start planning out what you think you want to plant for fall, because it's about to get real when it comes down to gardening. This is gardening season, and then we got canning season and preserving season, and then next thing you know, while you're trying to can and preserve, you should be putting your fall garden together and then getting that out into the garden as well. So I hope that you all learned something from this video. I hope that you find it helpful, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.